I think Konami is intentionally delaying the release of this upcoming ban list because of the release of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Throughout its years tends to go through this like lull period every time we're waiting for a ban list where they're giving us a date that the ban list will be out no sooner than, but not giving us a definitive date, which makes players have to like go through this phase once that date hits where it's no longer safe to acquire cards because they may fall victim to the ban list, and there's not a real intention to continue to play test because at a moment's notice, your deck could be forced to change and you'll be thrown into a brand new format. This tends to leave people kind of like stuck. You just continue to play the same deck, but if you're afraid your deck might get hit, it even becomes difficult to move it. Because what are you going to do? Pick up a new deck to play? You can't. They're not safe either. Typically for me, when this kind of thing happens, I tend to just kind of forego playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life, to be honest. I'll mess around with new strategies on Dueling Book. Shout out Dueling Book. Greatest platform ever. But this time around the same time they were not supposed to, but we expected to be able to receive the ban list, they put out Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which checks the box, at least for me, of being a brand new fun format, while also checking the box of being a very like nostalgic format in the sense that like this format we're playing in has never actually existed. It is based on an OCG ban list from, I believe I heard about 6 months ago. I don't know for sure, but there's access to cards that were not out during that time. And so it kind of puts us in this weird spot where it's a brand new format and also cards are harder to get. Everyone started off at the same time from zero with no collection. And in order to simply buy every single card you want would be a hefty, hefty price. So we have everybody thrown in the start in a brand new format with a very crazy ban list with a lot of cards that are currently restricted in the TCG just at 3. For example, things like Max C, The Grass is Greener, both insane cards at 3. Cards like VFD is at 1. And then other stuff that we have is hit. Like Zeus is at 1 instead of 3. There's no Mystic Mind, but we have Emptiness. Like it's off the wall. Things are way different than they currently are in the TCG. And also we don't have access to certain decks like Sword Soul. One of the best decks in the TCG, just completely non-existent in this format. And so, at least for me, this ban list lull period has led to me completely foregoing the regular like physical trading card game and just investing my time in the game online. Like right now, if I can't pick up any cards in real life and play new decks because of fear of the ban list, I can play this fresh format that just came out and should not be getting hit anytime soon. I personally believe we have about 2.5 months of this list on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel because that's how long the competitive season is set to last in ranked gameplay. And so I don't think the cards I'm investing in are going anywhere. And like I said, you're starting from zero. So if I'm not able to do anything in real life Yu-Gi-Oh!, why not invest this time in collecting stuff for my Master Duel collection? And then maybe when we get the ban list, I'll stop playing for a bit. But then when Konami eventually and inevitably does this to us again, or they tell us this date is when you might get a ban list, and if not, fuck off. Like, I'll have something to fall back on. But at least this first time around, I think it was intentional. I think that they knew people are similar to me in the sense that why would we want to invest our time in something that's about to go away? And so they strategically set this brand new thing up right where that was. They also now can allow the couple YCSs that have been announced, allow them to play out if they wish. And we won't be too angry about not getting a list because we do have a fallback. And it also allows them to keep going longer without banning cards that people would have not actually gotten to play in real events yet. Given the state of the world with the virus and everything, we haven't really got to play in high-level competitive events in person, and it would kind of suck for people to invest money in decks and them get hit before they ever get to play them. And so maybe that's part of why they're foregoing or delaying the list. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm crazy. And this is all just BS speculation. And maybe it'll come out before I even release this video and make me look like an idiot. But only time will tell. Let me know what you guys think. You think that this was intentional? They're holding out on us on purpose to get us to shovel our money into Master Duels? Or do you think they're just taking their time, figuring out what needs to get hit? See ya.